Hi, James Harrison back to shoot another snare drum for you. In case you're wondering, I do 2 or 3 of these a day and then kind of go through them and decide if I want to keep them or not, or redo them and whatnot. So you see me wearing the same clothes in several of them, that's why. So today we're going to go way back in time. We have a Leedy and Ludwig. This is a 4x14 snare drum. Story on this drum for me, this used to belong to Northwest Nazarene College, Northwest Nazarene University, and I traded them a bunch of stuff that they needed at their school for this because it wasn't being used. It's got the offset lugs, so it's kind of a piccolo, but not quite. It's definitely vintage. It's got the hoops that stick up without any kind of curling in or out. Ludwig went out, Slinger went in. These are straight, so they're definitely going to chop up your sticks. The throw off, very old school throw off. It drops down. Unfortunately, you do, on this particular drum, I have to pick up from the center like this and then turn the snares on. Because usually that means it keyholes inside. What I mean by that is there's a screw or a knob that goes out and slides up and down a post, and that post gets a point in it where there's a hole where it slides up and down like a channel, and at the top of that there's a circle, and it looks like an old skeleton keyhole, but it starts to get to where that hangs up and won't move up and down the post. That's what I mean by keyholing. This particular drum has a Yamaha Remo head made in the USA. Basically, I probably got a Yamaha drum and took the head off and threw it out here. I wanted a single coated head, no double ply of any kind. I could do brushes and whatnot. This actually has a knob here to adjust a muffler inside the drum that will go up and touch the head. I rarely use those because I feel like I'm hitting down on the head and it's going to move downward where that thing pushes upward. A lot of the older drums have them. Some you're starting to see some of them again. If I use it, this would be one I would use it on because I don't play this drum for a loud situation. Clear ambassador on the bottom. This is just some generic snappy snares, nothing, whatever. A chord. You can see on the gate where it goes through how the drum levels or bevels inward. It's very common to have that snare gate there. So Leedy and Ludwig, white marine pearl. Okay, so here we go. No muffling whatsoever. Vader, buzzkill, extra dry. Take a little bit of the ringing away. Okay, Leedy and Ludwig, honestly, I'm not 100% sure of what the shell material is. It's painted white on the inside. I believe this is from the 40s. This I believe it's a maple, and then like poplar rings, reinforcement rings on the inside of the drum. I'll look inside the shell real quick. I can't remember the last time I looked in here. It's pretty faded to be able to see something, but I believe that's what it is. Sorry, off the top of my head, I can't remember. I'm going to turn this knob up to where it muffles the head a little bit. And I can see or feel when that happens usually. So what I'll do, turn it away. So you should start to hear it muffling. It's pretty well engaged. I can see it. I can feel it. Sorry, I kind of mushed up a little bit there. So for a jazz gig, this would be a great drum. I could tune it a little bit more darker. And that muffle will come in handy because I'm not going to be playing on it or doing anything that would be something that would create a counter type of thing with pressure going down against something coming up. I don't like that choked type of sound that way. I like, you know, if I'm going to muffle, having something from the top. So there it is. Again, these older vintage type drums, be very careful with the hoops because they will chew up your sticks when you're doing rim shots. But I'm a collector, so I do like to have some of the old stuff sometimes. So there you go. Thanks.